Hello, Under the Willow School families. It's Jackie Randazza with a little tip for the week and a craft that you can do with your child. So I wanted to talk this week about the importance of nature for the young child, and not just for the young child, but for ourselves as well, especially now and with lots of uncertainty in the world and being kind of at home a lot. I feel like if we get outside and touch nature and the grasses and just explore wonder with our children, that can shift everything, shift our mood, shift their mood. Being out in nature and having a deep connection with nature is something we look for in the kindergarten for the young child. And if we see somebody who might be a little out of themselves, our first question is, I wonder how much time they spend in nature. And even for ourselves, it's so restorative that you probably have noticed for yourself that the more time that you spend out in nature, the happier and more grounded that you feel. So if you're getting into some difficulty, a little bit of tussle at home, the morning isn't going quite right, shift it by going outside, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Go outside and get your bare feet. I know it's a little chilly right now, but even just a few minutes of standing on the grass, put your feet on the earth, and just feel the wonders of spring, and it will rejuvenate everyone. And so in this light of talking about springtime, we're going to do a simple craft that many of you probably already have done or know how to do, but it's kind of a favorite in the kindergarten at this time of year. The bumblebees are waking up, and the bugs and the flies and the butterflies, just everything is humming and coming to life, and the birds are busy building their nests. And so to reflect, our Waldorf curriculum always is a reflection of what is going on in the natural world and what is going on in the child as well. So we are going to make little tissue paper butterflies today. And you probably have some tissue paper laying around. If it's white tissue paper, perhaps it could be decorated with a little glitter or coloring. If you have colorful tissue paper, even better. So the first thing that we're going to do is pick 2 colors. I've cut them into squares, and then I've rounded it a bit with the scissors just to give it a little softer edge for our butterflies. And I'm going to pick 2 colors that I like to put together. And then we happen to have a lovely basket of yarn, which I have shown you before, I'm sure. And I would ask the children to pick whatever color they would like for their butterfly. And I would give it a little bit of string because these butterflies need to fly. But if you do not have yarn at home, you can use string or twine or anything that you have. If you really didn't have anything heavier, you could even use thread if you wanted to. Just anything to hold your butterfly. So then we're going to take our 2 pieces together and pinch them in the middle. And then I'm just going to simply tie it . In the center and snip off the little extra piece. Now if you want to, you can even find a brown yarn or black or whatever, even just a different contrasting color, and you can thread it through there and make little antenna for the top of your butterfly. And then I'm going to pull the wings apart a little bit just to give it some dimension. And there we have a sweet little butterfly that will chase after your child all through the yard in the wind. Another thing you can do with these little sweet, simple crafts is you can go on a nature walk in your yard or around the block and look for a branch that has a fork in it or 2. And then you can make a couple little butterflies to tie onto it, kind of like a mobile. Different lengths, and you can hang it on your porch so it will blow in the breeze, or bring it into your house, or even run around the yard with many butterflies. Now, if you don't have tissue paper, I have coffee filters here, which many of us have at home. And I just flatten it out. You have a plain, simple coffee filter. And these can be decorated with paint or crayon or colorful glitter and a little bit of glue, maybe on both sides, so our wings are really special. And then what you're going to do, just like you did with the tissue paper, is you will pinch it together and make your wings. And you could even take some marker and put some dots on here, or colorful, to be the kind of the caterpillar body part of this butterfly. And you'll pinch it there, and there you have your little coffee filter butterfly. And these can be put on a string as well, or maybe they could just come to rest in a little flower. So that is my simple little craft for the spring for this week. And I hope that you enjoy the weather, enjoy nature, and get outside in the sunshine. Thank you. Have a good week.